First on BBC Scotland, romance and racing make uncomfortable stablemates in Trainer.
How'd he get on?
Didn't even reach his reserve.
Right, thank you, Tart.
Now what?
One iron still in the fire.
I'm not having him go cheap. He won last time, huh?
Yeah. And at what cost?
James, leave this to Mike.
Oh. See you later.
All right, straight out with it. How much for this black deed, then?
He's one of Brant's, remember, Barry? I reserve.
Well, he didn't reach it, did he? Eh? Eh?
You're the one that wants him.
Well, all right, put a price on the table, then.
5.5 guineas.
4.
I told you he's one of Brant's.
4,250.
No.
Come on. Told me yourself he had a touch of the slows.
He might come with time. I wanted to keep him, but Brant's impatient. Price is 5.5.
Give you 4.5 in cash.
Pay the reserve and he's yours. 4,750.
All right. Now, look. No names, no pack drill. Private sale, right? None of your commission jobby, eh? Right, well, I've got a couple of others to look over, so I'll be seeing you.
Barry?
What was the real reserve?
750 guineas less than he just shelled out.
And he obviously doesn't know about this blood vessel problem.
I won't tell him. Will you?
Hello, Peter. So glad you could make it.
How's tricks?
Oh, fine, fine. Now, let me show you around the place. Now, this is John Gray. John, I'd like you to meet Peter Castle.
How do you do?
How are you?
All this to fill a few million tins of meaty chunks.
Cynic.
The place is absolutely riddled with duds. Mind you, there's always an exception. 76. Is this the Arcana, Philly? Pull her out for me, will you? Walk her up.
You're not thinking about this for Brant.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Why the secrecy?
Hey?
Are you buying for someone else?
Not if they've all got hocks like that, I'm not.
Now, you see over there, That's Mike Hardy. He's my trainer. And he's on the up and up. I'd like you to come and meet him.
Word gets round.
He's a decent sort.
Yeah, hardly a well-kept secret, is he?
Oh, there you are. Is this the one?
This is him.
What are the chances?
Depends on your limit.
20?
We'd have to be lucky.
Oh, all right. 25. Tops.
I'll do my best.
Oh, Mike, if you could spare a moment, there's someone I'd like you to come and meet.
Sure. Can I just watch him through once more and I'll be over?
Yeah, no problem.
Who's the honoured guest?
Peter Castle. It must be important. James is being uncommonly civil.
15,500. At 15,500, 16. At 16,000. At 16,000 guineas, you're out at 16. At 16 and you're right. At 16 and a half. At 16,500. At 16,517. At 17,000. At 17,005. At 17,500 guineas offered now at 17,500. You're out across. At 17,500, I'll come back. At 17,500, sold on the right at 17,500. Now for the last time, at 17,500 guineas, any advance in front at 17 and a half. 18. A fresh bidder at 18,000 guineas. At 18,000 guineas, a bid now at 18. At 18,500, 18,500, 19. 19, 19 and a half. 19 and a half at 20,000. At 20,000, 20,500. At 20,500, 21,000. At 21 and a half. 21 and a half, 22 and a half. 23 at 23,000. 23 and a half at 23, 24. 24,500. At 24,500. 25 is it? At 25,000. 26 is it? 26,000. At 26,000 guineas offer now to the right at 26. At 26,000, you're quite finished on the left at 26. Now any more on the right at 26,000, I'm going to sell right. At 26,000 guineas, any advance in front at 26,000. At 26,000, you all down then on the market and sold right at 26 and a half. 26,500.
Mike?
26,500. 27. 27,000. 27, 27 and a half.
What are you doing?
27 and a half, go 28. 28,000. At 28. 28,000. At 28,000. 28 and a half. At 28 and a half thousand. At 28,500 guineas. At 28,500. It's against you. At 28,500. Sold left at 28,500. At 28,500 guineas. Hold on then for the final time. Sold left at 28,500 guineas. Hardy at 28,500.
Mo,
Governor?
he's ours. Get him ready to go home as quick as you can.
Okay. Mike! What on earth are you playing at?
Buying a horse.
Brant's my client. I suppose you thought you were being clever.
No,
What are you going to tell him?
nothing to tell.
What about spending 3,500 more than he wanted to pay? He's not for Brant.
James Brant is not my only owner.
So you'll drop him off for me, will you, Governor?
Sure. Why'd you do it, Barry?
What? What's that now?
Buy up other people's cast-offs.
Well, I got to, haven't I? I mean, my owners can't afford anything better, can they? Oh, it's a shame, really, because I got a couple of crackers at home. I have, really. You know, out the old mare, like, you know, but, well, I can't afford them either.
To sell them elsewhere.
Well, I need some for the yard, don't I? You know, I mean, a couple of winners here and there, and people sits up and takes notice.
Run them in your own colours.
Ah, I would do, but can't afford my own trading fees, see? See you, Sunshine.
You travel with the horses, Mo.
Okay.
Keep your eye on them.
Brant's coming.
You can deal with him.
Me?
He's your client, isn't he?
James, I'm sorry we lost it.
That's okay. What's 3.5 grand between friends?
No, he's bought it for someone else.
Oh.
Well, actually, James took it incredibly well.
Good.
He normally shouts at us.
Perhaps he's coming to hand, learning the error of his ways.
I'd have been happier if he had shouted. Well, come on then. Who'd you buy it for? Hello? Oh, hi, Patty. I'm fine. It's Patty Roman. For you.
Patty, you can't afford a racehorse. We still owe a fortune on your last 5-minute wonder. For deposit account. Don't even think about it. That's for when the bubble bursts. Patty, that money belongs to the tax man. Patty? Patty!
At a guess, I'd say you need him more than he needs you.
You busy this afternoon?
Yes, it looks as if I might be.
I wanted to have a chat with you and Rachel.
About anything in particular?
I rely on your discretion.
What do you think? On the other hand, given the right circumstances, discretion can have its merits. What can I do for you?
Look after him.
Yeah, you'll be okay, yeah.
Come on, mate.
Don't forget that he needs an extra bolt on the inside of his door, because otherwise he can let himself out.
All right.
Oh, and Gareth, don't forget he likes his Guinness.
Yes, all right.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh, Barry,
Yeah?
haven't you forgotten something?
Oh, dear, oh dear. Yeah. There we are.
Thank you.
Hey, 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 hey. Ain't you going to count it then?
I live next door, remember?
I'm only asking him to play ball for a bit.
You're asking me to ask him.
Yeah.
No, you ask him.
You must realize that Mike and I haven't been seeing eye to eye much recently.
Well, perhaps you should contrive to be a little less abrasive.
John, I've got a hell of a lot riding on this.
You're not in over your head, are you?
All I'm asking is for you to pave the way. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, millions, I should think. All right. Well, let's just say that you owe me one.
He's in Black Deed's old box.
Hi. What's he like?
Bay, 16 hands, and by tightrope walker.
Yeah, can he gallop?
Time will tell. Mike's with the horse. I'll get him for you.
No. I'll sneak up on him. I want to surprise him. Is that okay?
Of course. I've got a client to see anyway.
All right, see you later.
Maybe. Patty,
Yeah,
will you tell Mike I've gone?
sure, I'll tell him. Good boy, steady. Leave him stripped.
Hi, Patty.
Hi.
Okay, Megan, get your dinner.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Mann.
Hi.
Well, what do you think?
He's big. Plenty of bone. Can I see him out?
You're the owner.
Pull him out then. He's well made up behind. How old is he?
He's 3.
How'd you find him?
Francis found him.
For me?
Not exactly. James Brandt. But we outbid him.
I like him. How much?
28,500 guineas. Haven't you got it?
Of course I've got it. I'll just have to flog the jet.
Look, why don't you just pay me what it costs to train in Venar? Profit can wait. I'll risk it.
But they can't do it. It's working farmland.
Officially, it's designated as potential development land.
And building yet another hypermarket is classified as a development?
So it seems. The project is at the bidding stage. They've appointed an agency to do a comparative study of the various tenders. That's where this Peter Cassell comes in. It just so happens that he owns the agency.
I still don't see what it's got to do with us.
Well, nothing directly. But James is twitchy. I think he's gone in too deep.
Well, not enough to threaten Arkenfield if he doesn't get the contract.
The yard is one of his major assets. He could be forced to sell it.
Oh, God.
Now, hang on a minute. This Cassell fellow is very keen to get into racing.
Ah.
I told James we'd prepare Mike for some sort of an approach.
Now, look. Leave me out of it. I'm not putting Arkenfield at risk just to put some fast bucks in James's pocket.
Yes, it's illegal, it's dishonest. But you have to admire the man's nerve.
Do you want to see him work tomorrow?
I can't. I've got a gig. And I've already cut today's rehearsals. Why don't you come?
To the concert?
Gig. You can't train horses in the dark. And I'd really love for you to come. Or is it awkward?
No, I'd love to.
Great. Well, if you change your mind, you know where I'll be.
Mike! 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 Barry Ashworth is on fire.
Wait the lads.
They're on their way.
Hey, Joe, get the Discovery.
Take the Meadow Road. See if any of them are in the fields. Shout if you see anything.
Right. Okay.
Nick, get that jeep off the road and follow up after me. We'll see if we can head them off before the motorway.
Right.
Is that the lot?
Yeah, I think so.
Get them out, get them out. Go on, get them out. Oh, no. All right, whoa, boys, steady.
Where's your governor? Checking the last of the boxes.
Whoa, Philip!
Barry!
Barry!
Have you got Black Deed?
No, they're Barry Ashwells.
The road!
bloody stupid, Barry. They're only horses.
Is there anyone else in here?
No, I don't think so.
Steve, check the stables.
Where's Black Deep?
There's nothing back there. I'd get out if I was you.
No! There's still one missing!
Poor sod. Yeah. All the horses are accounted for. Except Black Deed.
Good. Well, better get back to Arkenville, I suppose.
Nick and I'll walk them back.
Well done, boys.
By the time they arrived, the stables were all but destroyed. First reports indicate that the fire started in a barn.
How are we doing?
Tired, a bit crowded, but what can I do for you?
An apology for recent misunderstandings.
Yeah. Look, Black Deed was killed in the fire last night.
Ashwell bought him, didn't he?
Unofficially. 4,750. Pounds, not guineas. He didn't want to pay commission to the auctioneer.
Hence the used notes. But Black Deed was still mine when he died, officially.
I take it he was insured?
Yeah. For 20 grand.
You can relax. The cavalry's here.
Good! Because we're having a bit of trouble with the Indians. Barry Ashwell's lads are bloody useless. Jack, I'd be grateful if you could sort them out.
Right.
You want to give him a hand?
I've always fancied myself as a trainer.
Yes, well, grab a shovel and join the party.
Couple of shovels?
Oh, Mike, how's Barry?
No idea.
Shouldn't you find out?
I've got a yard to run.
It'll run without you for a bit.
Yeah, perhaps you're right.
Yeah, you go ahead. Rosie and I hold the fort here. It's all right. I won't ride.
Joe, don't take your eyes off them.
Yes, Governor.
You drive.
Just the two of you? Yeah. And 7 horses. That makes 3.5 lots. We'll be here till Christmas. Right. Saddle up any 3, pronto. Are you riding, Rachel?
No, I'm taking the Range Rover. Frances will have a fit.
Only if she finds out.
Hello? Oh, hi, Patty. Fine. Busy? No, not that busy. No, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Yeah, see you. Owners.
Don't overdo it.
No way. They're moving well.
How did Barry get them?
Homebreds. Out of his old chasing mare. What's her name?
Tantamine. Won at Dorchester in '83.
You've got a good memory.
I was second.
When will they let you out?
When I gets better, I suppose, mate.
Is there anything we can do?
Well,
The yard's all but gone. Black Deed's dead. The rest are okay. We've got them at Arkenfield.
look, I got a list of owners in the right-hand drawer of my desk. Do the necessary, would you? What about the homebreds?
Lads found them. They didn't get far.
Try and sell them for me, would you?
Sure.
It can't be as bad as that, Barry. You were insured, weren't you?
The place was rented. Horses didn't belong to him.
Except the homebreds. I couldn't afford the premiums.
And what about Black Deed?
Well, what would you do if you were Brant? I thought he took it quite well.
You didn't give him much choice.
No point in lying to him.
Oh, John. Have you talked to him yet?
We've been a mite busy.
No time like the present.
Very well. Give me 2 minutes. Quite a morning.
You can say that again.
Good of James to drop by.
He was quite pleasant to me this morning. Do you think he's sickening for something?
He's not all bad. He set you up here, you know.
Tried to take away from me at the first time trouble, though.
True. Still, it's better to have him in your corner than in the one opposite.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, he has something that might work to your mutual advantage. It might be a good idea to listen to him.
All right. Walk him up and down for me, John, will you? See if he's sound. James?
What's that one called?
That's Gary Napika Lad. Patty calls him Gary.
I've got an associate who's interested in getting into racing.
Your friend at the sales?
I've told him what a good job you're doing here. He's really keen to meet you.
Can't do any harm. Bring him down.
Well, we're meeting tomorrow morning.
You want me to be there?
Juliana Hotel, Kensington.
Thanks, John. What time?
Breakfast, 9 o'clock.
What's the date? I was going up to town anyway this evening.
Well, stay at the Juliana. Charge it to me.
Gents, how do you fancy another day of stable, lads?
What are you paying us?
Fresh air will do you good.
I think we can manage another day.
You're hired.
You feeling all right, Dad?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
Your associate, what exactly is he looking for?
Small investment at first, see how it goes.
How small?
1 horse, possibly 2.
And what about Ashwell's homebreds?
What do we know about them?
They look good this morning.
What do you think? Francis? See what you can find out?
Yes, if I look back 3 or 4 generations, that should give us a good idea.
Oh, perhaps you could come to the meeting too.
What meeting?
It's a bit of a maze in there, so I'll show you up.
Great, thanks. Did John talk to you?
Yes.
And?
He suggested I be nice to James.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be to our mutual benefit.
Well, you are dealing with big business, you know. James can be pretty...
Ruthless?
Yes, if his back's to the wall.
And is it?
I don't know.
Well, I don't see what harm a meeting can do.
Just be careful, will you?
And you better go visiting the sick.
See you.
Oh, Rachel. Tell Barry I'm sorry it's turned out badly for him, will you?
Why don't you come in and tell him yourself?
Your bedside manner's better than mine.
What time will you pick me up?
Oh, I'm going up tonight.
Oh,
Concert.
Patty?
Yes. Would you like to come?
Like I said.
Too much to do? Sure?
Yes. I'll see you for breakfast.
You promised me.
Every day I ask this heart of mine, why do I stop myself each and every time? I'm not a girl, I'm a woman of the world, and I wouldn't want to fall for anyone at all. I tell myself that I am much too strong. I build my walls, but I know I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I'm a woman of the world.
How you doing?
Good.
Change with the seasons, from a stranger to friend. Then I grow distant. It happens again and again. I don't know what to do. Oh, I gotta keep moving on. Ooh, I'm not a girl. I'm a woman of the world, and I wouldn't want to fall for anyone at all. Ooh, I tell myself I'm much too strong. I build my walls, oh, but I know I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I'm a woman of the
It was a long time ago. We're strictly business nowadays.
The fabulous Miss Patty Roman, ladies and gentlemen. Superb. And it's great to see Patty in this country once again. Yoo-hoo. That latest song, by the way, by Patty, is available now on a disc in the shop, so why not go out and buy that one?
Well done.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have finished
You
our
were great.
cabaret.
Don't tell her that, she knows.
Yeah, but I still love to hear it. How's Gary?
Gary? Gary Napika lad.
The new horse?
Oh, silly me.
He's fine.
Yeah? So how do you work this morning?
He looks like he'll stay.
Wow, how far?
Cup races, maybe?
Yeah, bloody great big entry fees, to say nothing of vets, blacksmiths, and the midgets that are going to have to ride it.
Please.
Can you get me the fax number of the Giuliano Hotel in Kensington, London? Thanks.
I'm off to bed.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
So, do you want to go and eat?
No, you two go and eat. I gotta call Melbourne. They want to do some chat shows when she's over. Bye, darling. See you around.
Doug,
Well,
where would you like to go?
your place or your place.
Thank you. It's from Frances. She sent the horse's pedigree. She can't make the meeting tomorrow. Well, restaurant or room service?
Francis? Rachel? Look, I'm really sorry it's so late.
That's all right. What do you want?
Your father says you're thinking of not going up to London tomorrow.
That's my business.
I think you should go.
Another attempt at matchmaking?
No. Look, this meeting is very important to James. His business has been going through a sticky patch recently.
Yes.
Arkenfield is a very saleable commodity. For 2 pins, he'd sell it. I'd really like you to go up there and be a moderating influence.
You mean Piggy in the middle?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You're to take a UN peacekeeping force.
You go?
For you.
Great. And for Mike.
Francis.
Hello, Patty.
Let's just say this sort of opportunity doesn't present itself very often.
What Mark is saying is that these are very well-bred animals, full of potential. Mike?
Yes, I don't believe I'd have any trouble selling them elsewhere.
So why haven't you?
James asked me to give you the first option. So far, you're the only person I've talked to about them.
Ah, Francis.
Sorry, the train was late.
Peter, this is Francis Ross, my bloodstock agent. Peter Castle.
Pleased to meet you.
You made it then?
Yes, I rearranged my schedule. I thought it was important for me to be here.
Good. Shall we get on?
Pity Brandt's using them as business bait.
Bribe, would you say?
An inducement, perhaps.
You can't want them.
I quite fancy the bay.
Thought you were broke.
Well?
You could do a lot worse. So, how would you evaluate these horses?
Evaluate.
In terms of annual return? What Peter is looking for is the growth potential of his investment. Cards on the table. I've got to know what I'm getting for my outlay.
Exactly how long have you been interested in racing, Mr. Castle? Because I don't think you understand how racing works, so I'll... well, let me put it to you in your terms. You pay me £160 a week plus VAT to train each horse for you. On top of that, you pay vet's bills, blacksmith's bills, entry fees, jockey's fees, plus £1 a mile for transport to and from the races. That's the debit side. The credit side is somewhat harder to evaluate. Your horses might win the Derby, retire to stud and earn you millions. On the other hand, they may break down in training, never see a racecourse and end up as dog food. You pays your money and you takes your choice.
I'm not a man who likes taking unnecessary risks.
Then racing is not for you. So stop wasting my time and let me get on with earning a living. Gentlemen, Francis.
Excuse me.
Ian?
He?
Mike.
He's in, but unreceptive, I should think.
You think he's right?
I think you're both behaving like children.
He cocked up the whole deal.
You mean put Arkenfield in jeopardy again?
Two things are completely different.
So the Brandt finances are intact?
Why shouldn't they be?
You tell me, James.
I hear Ashwell's homebreds are still up for grabs.
Oh, good.
I'd like to ask a favor. A little matter of calling in a debt.
There's a maiden at Lingfields in a couple of weeks. That should be soon enough.
Will Patty come to watch?
She's going on tour to Australia. I'm making all the decisions in her absence. James, don't waste your breath.
No, no, no. I have a proposition.
I am not interested.
Shut up and listen.
Ashfall's home breeds. I want to buy them. In partnership with John.
John hasn't got any money?
No. I'm paying. I reckon 20,000 for the pair.
20? They're worth at least 40, you know that.
30 or no deal.
Black D's insurance money plus 10. Write your cheque. I'll go and square the deal with Ashwell. How are you, Barry?
Oh, mustn't complain, mate. Oh, look, thanks for the book and that. It was much appreciated.
I've got a buyer for your colts.
Good work, who?
James Brandt.
Well, there's a surprise.
So, how much?
20 the pair. All right, 15. It's the best I can do.
You drive a hard bargain, Barry. Oh, and Black Deeds Reserve. 4750.
Oh, Ta.
Aren't you going to count it?
Well, I lives next door. Remember?
Mark Greenstreet will be among Terry Wilkins' guests tomorrow at 7.
Rocking the house in this week's UK Top 10, the BBC film